Hi there, I'm Edwin Palmer.
Welcome to my series on intellectual giftedness and things related to it.
In this video, I'm gonna answer these 3 questions.
1. What are the different levels of giftedness? 2. Do IQ scores manifest themselves in obviously gifted behavior? And 3. Is IQ the best method of identification?
Let's get to question number 1.
What are the different levels of giftedness?
First, let me tell you that different IQ tests define these levels differently, so there's not one simple answer to this question, but generally speaking, we can define the different levels like this.
People with IQ scores between 130 and 144 are considered gifted. Scores between 145 and 154 are considered highly gifted. Scores of 160 to 179 are classified as exceptionally gifted. And scores over 180 identify the profoundly gifted.
But this doesn't tell the entire story because, as an example, according to some tests, a person whose IQ is 160 is considered profoundly gifted, so each test identifies the levels differently. Let's move on to question number 2.
Do IQ scores manifest themselves in obviously gifted behavior? One might expect that very high IQ scores would manifest themselves in obviously gifted behavior in a child, but one would be wrong. Oftentimes, the very skill a child possesses tends to make him or her appear unusual compared to other children.
And unfortunately, unusualness is often treated as weirdness. This may lead to the child purposely hiding his or her gifts in order to fit in with their peers. Finally, let's go to question number 3.
Is IQ the best method of identification?
Firstly, IQ scores can vary for the same person, so a person doesn't always belong to the same IQ score range each time the person is tested.
Another thing to remember is that completing standard IQ tests can take hours. And the younger the child, the shorter his or her attention span will be for these tests.
This may result in an underestimation of the child's skills, which is why giftedness is generally determined by a combination of factors.
Many researchers of gifted children have compiled lists of possible traits found in each level of giftedness.
But keep in mind that these are based on averages, and no child will display every trait.
Also, some of the traits listed may be present only in homes that encourage that sort of thing, such as asking many questions,
effectively rendering certain clues invisible in children from homes where certain behaviors are frowned upon. So, IQ tests need to be carried out together with personality tests to check if someone's intellectually gifted, and if yes, at which level. But, as I said before, no test is completely accurate, as many factors can hinder the true results from showing. All this useful info came from these websites. I've left these links below this video. If you want YouTube to notify you that I've uploaded a new video in this series, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to watch the series from the start, you can do that by clicking on that link as soon as it appears on the screen. I'll be back next Friday with more Swedish accent training. Till then, I only want to say 3 things. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and bye for now.